What's going on, Libra? Welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your energy. This goes out to sun, moon, and rising, singles, couples, men and women. Cross watchers are welcome. We just gonna roll with a general read today. We're gonna see what pops up. We're gonna build a story around that. If you want to book me, please check the description box below. Tips and donations are always honored and welcomed. I see some healing. I see some hard work. I see feeling like you left out in the cold. I see understanding. I see more healing. Let's see what we got. I see balance. We'll start with that. Many of you are operating now within the balance of the masculine as well as the feminine energies. This could be the wisdom that you gain from the goddess and God. This could be just fellowshipping with your elders, learning the stories from the old elders and women, men, so forth and so on, and applying them to your life. Also, you are in a place of great patience right now. So shout out to you. Many of you have been taking time to dig deeper into the occult sciences. Many of you have been just focused on your path and just focused on getting an understanding of how things flow. I don't know whoever resonates with this, but if anyone does, it's a certain rite by the name of the middle pillar exercise. And that popped into my head. That usually comes after the lesser banishing ritual, the pentagram, so forth and so on. But it just popped into my head. Many of you are starting to really understand how the magic flows in your life. So, for example, you might really sit down and take a moment to understand how the athame works, or the athame, or the dagger, whatever you choose to call it. Some of you are taking time to sit down and understand what the chalice does in full. Some of you are taking time to sit down and see what the staff does, etc., 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 tarot, etc. You're gaining a deeper understanding, and you realize that though you don't need these tools, having these tools can be beneficial. So lessons have been learned. Awesome. Through lessons being learned, there are new emotional beginnings. Like, remember when we were talking about the chalice just a second ago? Well, they call them, some go by the term water witches or water practitioners. I don't know the exact name. But if you can, spend some time working with water. Find your new emotional beginnings within water. Learn the lesson that water has for you. Within many decks, and many people might agree or disagree, but the aces are like the most spiritually potent. They're like the ace, they're starters. So I am seeing a lot of you taking time to delve deeper into the emotional foundations of self while staying grounded, centered, and balanced, which is cool. Fifth card. It's reversed, so don't look out. Many of you are coming out of the cold. I don't sense this being up with a relationship or anything of that nature. I sense it more on the lines of a dark night of the soul. You went through some things, and maybe a few of you are still out of there. But when I see the, excuse me, swallow my potato chips wrong. When I see the High Priest, or by many other decks, the Hierophant, in conjunction with the Ace of Cups, you're using that balance. You're using that self-understanding between masculine and feminine to pull yourself out of the rut. I don't want to say you're crying your way out of it, but you are using your emotional balance and your depth and understanding of emotions to get out of it. It's like I just saw you on a surfboard riding out of the pain, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? So you're coming out of it. You're going into the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. So you got two aces on the board. High Priestess. So you are really, 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 really starting to dig deeper into the utmost understanding of the aces, the energy of the ace, the most potent form of thought, the most potent form of emotion. And you're actually going to use the balance from the High Priest, or the Hierophant, the understanding of masculine and feminine in conjunction with the High Priestess to continue to pull yourself out of the Five of Pentacles into the Ten of Cups, which is a good thing. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Cards flying all over the place. And you've had the strength to do it the whole time. You've had the strength to pull yourself out of it. And, it's been hard for quite a few. You've been out in the cold. The emotions have been awry. etc., etc., etc. And that can be hard sometimes when life hits you. The emotions of just life, ball. It could be just in general. You can really feel like you're out in it. But again, we said you have the strength to get out of it, and you have been pulling yourself out of it. Interestingly enough, you've been using the potency of your emotions to do so. From that, oh Lord, we are getting that. That was a blessing. It flew out my hand. It didn't. There we go. When you get out of that, which you are going to get out of it, you can walk into the Three of Wands, which is about ships coming in. These ships are going to give you a new beginning. These new beginnings, wow, and an Ace of Wands, okay. These new beginnings are very potent with the element of fire, very potent with the element of air, and very potent with the element of water. Now, actually, sorry, you have 4. Excuse me. You have 4 aces on the board. Well, aren't you just gonna do the damn thing? You have everything you need. I can end it right now, but I won't. We're gonna see what we can see what we can find on this. But yeah, with the Ace of Water, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, you have all 4 elements at your disposal. For those that work with the more magical aspect, think things like totems, think things like the casting of the circle. When you bring forth the salamanders, the sylphs, the undines, the gnomes that represent an element each. It doesn't always have to be that way. Some might work with the archangels because each angel is connected with an element. Michael, fire, Raphael, air, etc., etc., etc. Sorry, I didn't sleep too well last night. I did not sleep too well. So yeah, I like how this is actually folding. I want to see something though. See how long it's going to take it to come out of this 5 of Pentacles. Not long. 4 of Wands. In fact, many of you are actually starting to come out of it. You're actually starting to see a brighter day for yourself when it comes to putting things down, emotions, and really just, again, surfing out of that drama, surfing out of that stress, surfing out of that 5 of Pentacles, and really just understanding that you have everything you need to really, 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 really pull out of this. You are closed off to past BS, and you're not opening back up to it. This isn't so much of a person. It's more of the energy. It's more of just the whole aspect of like, yeah, I can't deal with that past thing anymore. That situation, or shopping at that place, or dealing with this really stressed me out. I'm not picking up on a romantic aspect or anything of that nature. But more on the aspect of the past is closed off because the past brought drama in. Again, this is not connected to a person specifically, but things can bring drama and situations can bring drama, etc., etc., etc. And you just really closed off to it because you know how it affects your mental and it affects your emotions, so forth and so on. I got my guide in my area. You had a tower moment too. For those who resonate, you had a tower moment. And I think this tower moment was in conjunction with the 5 wands, and 2 of swords came up afterwards because you were just like, you know what, I gotta go ahead and chill on that. I can't be involved in it. So touche, good on you, because it's not gonna do much of anything but put you back in the 5 of Pentacles. There we go. Ace of Water also, Ace of Cups also from that is going to be new beginnings, the Fool energy. So what I'm getting is that you're going to want to take this energy and just really go forth. You've had the tower moments. You've gone through the pain. I'm not going to go into great detail on what it is that you went through. You know what you went through. You know what you went through. We all know what you went through. And you have been closed off to future events of it happening, mainly because, bring drama, stress, strain, so forth and so on. And from that, a little backlash did happen. Maybe it was a person, but I'm not picking up on it being like a relationship or a lover or anything of that nature. Just people like in a friend circle, so forth and so on. Maybe your friend was still trying to party at 35 and you like, nah, I ain't trying to do that and they ain't like that and they called you a sucker or a teetotaler or whatever the hell they call people that don't party no more. But you just moved on. You surfed on out of the problem and right into the new beginnings. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And make sure you hit the bell so you will be notified of when I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram at aquarius.moon.tarot. Follow me on Twitter at Aquarius Moon Tarot. Make sure you follow me on TikTok at Cosmic Star Sage. All right, and look up our group inside Facebook. Spirit Vibrations is a page and it's a group. All right, if you want to book me, all that stuff can be found down below and good stuff. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.